welcome everybody. Boise State game week. Coach, if you would, we'll just start off with your thoughts on the upcoming game.
Well, it's an exciting week. We're looking forward to another tremendous challenge early in the year here. It's got all the makings of that big build-up because of where they are nationally, and you know, it's the kind of the renewing of our series with Boise State, which has been both good and bad, I suppose, is a way to say. But we're looking forward to the opportunity to play the #3 team in the nation.
Okay, whose idea was the blue field? How long? They've said it's been in the works for like a month. How'd you guys keep it a secret?
Let's give credit where credit is due here on the blue field. And actually, Lindsay, Bob DeCarlis has been thinking about this for way more than a month, I think. It is. I don't remember when I heard it, but it was a long time ago, and now it's here, and I think probably the best thing about it, it's an emphasis, and it's kind of fun. You know, it is because, you know, I think everybody that has played there probably has noted it's different. You know, it's a different feel. So we're actually torn a little bit between what to do with that blue field, because we need to practice with noise, and so the best and only way right now for us to do that is in the stadium. So we're going to divide practice a little bit. We'll start with special teams in the stadium because we're kicking on turf, and that's more important for the kicker in particular. And then so we'll do special teams down there, and then we'll go and have some interaction up on the blue field, and then the defense will stay on the blue field, and the offense will come back and get noise in the stadium. So that's probably the best combination of how to do this right now today. And unlike their field, I think if we get any rain, then we got a problem with I think the paint. But right now it looks good. So, you know, it is. I think, like I said, it's an emphasis of, you know, I guess the bigness of the game, and the fact that it is different, and then it's really just kind of fun.
Chris Peterson jokingly said, hey, if they're painting their field blue, we've got them right where we want them. I guess meaning that it's in your heads, but that would be a mistake, probably right. So.
Well, you know, I think that, you know, I don't think that it's in our heads. You know, we understand first and foremost, and let's leave no question about this, the hardest thing about Boise is not the blue field. You know, they are a very good football team, and they have good players, and they are well coached. So, you know, our deal after all this is kind of fun, and the emphasis is the blue field, and, you know, I think it just, you know, literally paints a picture of where we're going. But it is all about the football. You know, we're going to have to play a really good football game, and when you play Boise, if you're in it in the fourth quarter, you got to play it right to the end, because all of us have time and again seen Boise pull games out at the end. So, you know, we're expecting 60 minutes of hard-fought football.
When you look at tape from their first 2 games, what is it about this year's Boise State team that looks good? I mean, are they overpowering teams? Are just solid across the board?
Well, when you look at Boise, you know, offensively, I think that they are the perfect picture of balance. You know, I think, you know, a lot of people think about Boise and the trick plays and all that stuff, but they are a run-oriented power football team a lot of the time. I mean, they will, you know, they'll stick a dagger in you with a trick play or a long pass or something like that, but they establish the run, and so you've got run, play action, pass, countless number of formations and personnel groups. So you've got the whole gamut of teaching that you need to have for a game. They've got all of that, and they have, you know, perhaps the most efficient quarterback in the country. So, you know, that balance offensively. Defensively, they are sound as they can be. They refuse to let people run on them, you know, with the scheme that they use. And so we have to find our balance. We have to be that team that can punch and counterpunch with them. And they're hard to be consistent against because they'll give you some different looks and they'll blitz you from time to time. And you've always got to be on your toes. And then special teams is kind of the same way. We tipped the scales last week in the game on special teams, and so our challenge will be to try to do that again. But this is a much tougher group to do it against. They are variable on special teams. They're effective. They've got good personnel, and so it's, as you can see, it's going to have to be a well-rounded game for the Beavers, and one that we, you know, play really, really well all parts of the game.